Sam Morrow, I'll be 86 in September. I grew up here.
Green Hills and its residents were a shining reflection of the post-war American dream. It was a protected oasis in the urban heart of Cincinnati.
This is what this place was. I mean, it was kind of like an all-American town.
This is where I grew up at.
Wife, the kids all had a great time at Green Hills Community Pool growing up, a lot of time up there. Getting started here and setting some roots, and we met a lot of great people so far.
It was a product of FDR's New Deal.
As we review the achievements of this session of the 73rd Congress.
For us, during the Depression, we came down to a brand new town.
You've got the buses, kids are where they need to be.
Yeah, we're just getting started, but we see there's a lot of potential growth for here. And
Andover Road and Lakeview Drive. Authorities believe that the driver was going north into Green Hills.
Lois graduated from there. My brother graduated from there. And my sister Ann was a senior.
Green Hills
was a 39 Flanders Lane.
Population was 3,615 at the 2010 census.
The 1963 murder of Patricia Ann Rebholz.
Patty Rebholz was 15, a popular cheerleader at Green Hills High School.
A cheerleader from Green Hills, Ohio. And Patty was described as, the all-American girl, Gibbs. I mean, she was described as attractive, witty, popular, extremely friendly, with an amazingly good heart.
"7:50 p.m., Pat and Beth Upton are seen by the Green Hills School Board officials walking past the board's office towards the American Legion Hall.
She got to the dance a little bit after 8 p.m.
"9:35 p.m., Pat walks out of the American Legion Hall and walks along Winton Road towards Ingram Road.
She left the dance, headed off to Mike's house.
On August 9th, 1963, Officer Jack Leach drove slowly through the small suburban neighborhood of Green Hills, Ohio. Leach's headlights drew his attention to a light-colored form in the vacant lot of Alphonse Udry. He stopped his patrol car and grabbed his flashlight. At 5:07 a.m., he crossed the dewy grass, each step filling him with dread. Lying on her side near a fence line was the body of 15-year-old Patricia Ann Rebholz. The skirt that she had worn to the dance was bunched up around her waist. Her crisp white blouse was now mostly crimson. Her purse lay undisturbed at her side, with a strap still around her arm. Patricia's blonde hair and the grass beneath it were drenched in blood.
They quickly discovered that she had been strangled and beaten with what they thought was a 2-foot fence post.
Investigators quickly focused on her boyfriend, Michael Waring, as the prime suspect.
Michael and Pat started dating in May of 1963. The football player and the cheerleader seemed like the perfect couple, but the relationship was far from perfect. There were petty arguments between the two of them, and Michael would often embarrass Pat in front of her friends and make her cry. Friends of the teenage couple stated that both of them occasionally saw other people. Michael didn't like Pat's friends and never approved of her going to the local dances alone. Close friends of Pat said that she had had enough of Michael and that she was interested in another boy.
Police come out and say that the blood on Mike's pants was Patty's. Mike is suspect number one. Juvenile court judge by the name of Benjamin Schwartz, he orders police to stop questioning Mike.
Yeah, which is kind of a different twist. So Mike's parents, they meet with the judge, and the judge determines that the way that the police is handling the case with a juvenile and question him for hours upon hours, that this is not the right way to do things.
Judge Schwartz then declared Michael a ward of the court, effectively taking custody of him. 2 weeks later, Schwartz sent Michael to a North Carolina military academy for the next 2 years. "37 years after the murder of Patricia Ann Rebholz, 54-year-old Michael would now be tried for her murder."
A Hamilton County grand jury indicted Waring on second-degree murder charges.
And Hamilton County had opened a new crime lab. And so what they wanted to do was take this old evidence along with some new investigative techniques that were now available to them because of this new crime lab and work on Patty's case.
The evidence had deteriorated, and most of it had been damaged in a flood where it was stored. After the county prosecutor and Waring's defense attorney each presented their case to the jury, they deliberated for almost 12 hours over 2 days, delivering a verdict of not guilty.
Hereby find the defendant, Michael Waring, not guilty of murder.